Greetings and welcome back to ARK on Ragnarok. And how's Mini Mary doing? Okay. Oh, I think she sees something on the ground. Okay. Anyway, alright, so we're gonna be doing some stuff today. Other than looking at Mary. Blue eyes for the win! Okay. Anyway, I want to do a little bit of upgrading, and I also want to get a supply of oil going. First things first. Now, I hadn't actually planned, I kind of added this as a mod. This is a mod, by the way. And I hadn't actually planned on using it until I had a terrible run of luck here. Alright, so you'll notice at the bottom here, you notice this guy down here, right? This guy is mastercrafted, right? The sickle? Yeah, just kind of keep it around in case I ever need some extra fiber. And I've gotten a bunch of, I've gotten another one, Journeyman, and also got a Ramshackle one, right? As well as another one. I think that's the original one that I made. Here's the problem. I haven't gotten anything other than like the plain ones for the pickaxe and the axe. Of course, you'll say, wait a minute, those are ramshackled. Well, that's because I made them that way. So this is the upgrade station. It's actually got 3 parts to it. You kind of have to be careful. If you're looking down here, it's one thing. But if you're looking up here, it's something completely different. Completely different. All right, so what does this do? This is the main part right here. Notice I have some materials in here. What this does is it lets you upgrade your items, right? So I'm going to take my axe. Actually, you know what? The pickaxe is actually the one that I would want done the most. Just in case I run out of materials or something like that. So what you do is you select it. And it doesn't tell you what it needs. It just says if it doesn't have it, right? So I'm going to do an attempted upgrade. Okay, it worked. So you can see now it is actually an apprentice. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing with this one over here. You have to have the materials, of course. Select it, and I did have everything I needed. Good, okay. I probably can't do anything else, which is fine, in terms of the sword, I've been deciding whether or not I want to. I found a blueprint for a journeyman one, and I'm thinking, you know what? Why don't I just carry, where is it? The ascendant one that I have. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll end up repairing it, right? And I actually do have, if something did happen, I actually have, where is it? Is it here? Yeah, right. I have a blueprint for an Ascendant version. Actually, I have a blueprint for a pike, too, but the other one here is the long neck rifle. Also, the ghillie leggings, too. That would need a lot of organic polymer. Many penguins would die for that one. Just saying. All right, so I got this thing here. It does other things as well. You got to watch yourself between this and this. The one up here, it's 3 parts actually. You had to get all the pieces and put them all together. What this one up here does is if I was to take this and put this here, select it, and say create blueprint, what it would do would be to destroy it and give me a blueprint so that I can make an apprentice metal pick. So obviously, I don't want to do that. Now, that may be something I want to do in the future, but at the moment, no. So that's kind of what it is. That's probably for a tribe thing. Say if one guy finds something really good, just make the blueprint and then you can mass produce it. You know, maybe even just for saddles or something like that. But that could be very useful to that. This one here, I'm still a little bit, it's like augmentations. I'm not really sure how this works out. It doesn't seem to need that much, but it just like adds armor or stuff, or it adds cold protection or heat protection or damage or something like that. I might play with that in the future, but at the moment, not really necessary. What is necessary is something else. You might have seen in my inventory, I actually have a new toy. I just found it from a drop last night, and it's this. An Ascendant fabricated pistol. Okay, so I've been looking to get rid of the crossbow because it's heavy and the arrows with it are heavy. And in terms of like the darts and stuff, I mean, I'm going to carry the long neck rifle with me anyway. So I really don't need those anymore, especially now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to take all the arrows. Because the thing about it is weight is becoming an issue. See, I now have a full set of fur. And it weighs a lot. It does indeed. It weighs a lot. Now, I know there's certain situations where you're saying, well, you don't need the fur all the time. But you know, the way the island is actually situated in this area, okay, loading in, it's kind of in the middle there. And besides, I'm frequently going over for drops and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be going into the cold area, and I may not know when I'm doing it. And, yeah, death comes very quickly. Death comes very quickly. So what I do need to do, though, is I need some bullets for it. I think I have enough. All right, so let me just go into this for the moment. All right, that one is actually a blueprint. I'm pretty sure, okay, crafting. Let's go into weapons. Yeah, I'm sorry it's a little see-through. I really wish you could do something about the opacity regarding this. It's one of my complaints in regard to the interface, the new interface they put in. It's just so hard to see anything. If you could just make it more solid, that would be better. But I mean, I don't let you do that. Okay, so what I want to make is advanced bullets. So I have a bunch of gunpowder, I have a bunch of metal ingots, but I have to turn this guy on. He's burning gasoline now, by the way. All right, how many can I make? I can make a lot. I don't need that many. All right, I'm thinking it holds 13. Say 20 should be good? I'll say 20. For now, I just want to make it 20. All right. You also notice I'm carrying some jerky with me because I'm a little low on food. I made food over at the pillar area, but I forgot to take it back with me. So I don't want to make more. There's no reason for me to make more. Okay, so here we go. Oh, 60. I didn't know it was going to do that. Okay, I didn't know it was going to do that. I thought it was just going to... I didn't know it was making 3 for every one. Okay, well, that's a lot of bullets. Yeah, that's a lot of bullets. Okay, the most important thing here is that I'm guessing this is the S structure version. It doesn't make any sound, the fabricator. It lights up, but it doesn't make any sound. So if you walk away from it, it's actually on. Oh, yeah. See, it says unpowered, but it also says turn off. I'm guessing that means you could use electricity for this? That's an interesting question. I didn't know that. I'm wondering... Because, you know, one of the things that I hear... Turn it off first thing. Sorry. Because I'm burning gasoline. I'm wondering if I... Because I did get the windmill. I wonder if I put a windmill on top of this just to power that. Would that work? I might try that. Not at the moment. Because I do need to make something else. Okay, so where is this? As I said, I just happened to get it, so... Oh, yeah. That should take care of a charging raptor. Boom in the face. Okay, that's good. And, of course, now I have my Ascendant sword with me. So that should really help. You know, the thing about it is that I'll tell you what I've been doing. I've been searching for an otter. And you go to the places where otters are, right? And if there's no otter, basically you just, you kill all the fish and you hope the otter spawns. I've been dropping thousands of raw fish, but there are certain individuals who are really dangerous if you don't kill them in the first shot. And that's some of these, some fish, some dangerous ones. They won't aggro on you, but if you hit them, they turn around and attack you. They give you a bleeding effect, and then every single one of them comes at you. That's a little on the scary side sometimes, especially if you're nowhere near water and your stamina isn't very good. Yes, I do see the poop. Grabbing the poop. Okay, by the way, work it. Okay, how's everybody doing? You are level 194. You're level 1. Okay, everybody's doing good. How are you doing? 195. This is good. Who gets the 200 first? I don't know. Oh, you just level like mad, don't you? All right, let's think. Melee damage. Okay, so everybody else doing all right? Oh, you leveled. Gee, now I wonder. Okay, first off, get some poop. Hold it a second. Poop. Okay, gee, I wonder what I'm going to give you. Yeah. Speed. Lots and lots of speed. Think running from wyverns. Think you're carrying an egg and you're running. Just imagine that. Okay, so let's think. What I need is, as I said, gasoline. If I'm going to get a generator going, if I'm going to get someplace and set up really well, especially if I'm going to be doing breeding, right? I'm going to need a good source of oil. Oil has been a little bit hard for me to come by. I think that this is my supply at the moment. And I have made some of it into gasoline. And I've done it over on the pillar as well. At the moment, that's the only thing that runs on gasoline. But that's the reason is because I don't have a lot of gasoline. So, I'd run into problems. So we're going to make something. It was something I was looking for. And I couldn't understand why I couldn't find it. Let's see. Hold on a second. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for, even though I probably should make one of those. And then it occurred to me, oh, wait a minute. I'm just looking at island recipes. What I'm looking for, I don't think it was in the island. I'm pretty sure that it was in Scorched Earth. Oil pump. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for. So that was a Scorched Earth thing. So unless you actually select it, you're not going to see it. Now I could also say aberration stuff, but let's face it. Here, where is it? Hold on a second. Get rid of the oil stuff. You can't make anything unless you're in aberration because you can't learn anything, right? So there's no sense in turning that one on. But yeah, I mean, you got to turn both of them on if you're going to see stuff. So early on, I was looking for the boomerang, and I couldn't understand why I didn't see it. And it's because it's over in Scorched Earth, engrams, right? All right, but at the moment, what I want to do is, let's go on in. Let's go crafting. I think I made enough. I made electronics. No, that's polymer. Electronics, because I got the silica pearls. These guys are, hold on a minute, composites. So you got this one here requires cementing paste and obsidian. That's polymer. That's non-organic polymer, by the way. And this one over here is the electronics. You need a metal ingot and silica pearls. So what we're looking for now is in structures and then oil pump. All right, so this right here. Okay, you see, I have everything I'm making. I got the crystal, I got the electronics, and I got metal ingots. All right, so I just need to turn this guy on. Boom. All right, so let's make an oil pump. I have no idea how heavy this is, by the way. I'm not taking willow anyway, just in case, because it's a little bit of a dangerous area. I could actually make another one, but I have located one of the locations I think it's going to go, because I looked and I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's for an oil pump, isn't it? All right, so let's see. How much does this thing weigh? Okay, 28. 28 is not too bad. For me, I'm not the one who's going to be flying, right? But let's face it, I've given Tweety a lot more to carry. Yeah, I have. By the way, I'm just going to drop some poop off because you can never have enough fertilizer. Yeah, right there. Right there. That's kind of like... Yeah, I mean, my fertilizers are kind of full, actually. Hold on a second. I mean, they got a lot. Okay, I should have put one of them there. You know what? Because that way it'll actually make something. It requires 3 poop. As soon as I do this, you'll notice it'll start crafting. Yeah, start crafting. The S Plus one actually lets you see it. Such a great mod. Oh, that reminds me. In the next episode, I'm going to be working with another mod. The thing about it is I've run into so many situations where I would see a great creature, but I'm like, I can't tame it because I have no way to get it home because it's like way up somewhere or way off somewhere or just there's no way I could get it back, you know? So what I'm going to be doing is I have another mod I installed. I haven't played with it yet. We're probably going to be doing that in the next episode, and it's called Awesome Teleporters. So I'm going to be using teleporters because I want to have things all over the map. Like, for instance, if I have a situation where I'm guarding a taming, if I'm taming something and something bad comes around, you know, maybe I'd want Ken here to help me, you know? Because after all, sitting here, he's not really helping very much. But if I just brought him along, maybe I can do it good. And then, of course, just take my individual back. So I'm probably going to be goofing around with that. But not in this episode. All right, so let's Let's oh, made this mistake before. Yeah, you're not coming with us. This is, that's just a really, really bad idea. Really, really bad idea. Okay, don't worry, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Just hang out, get some rest. I'm going to be going in a cold area too, so I should probably prepare for that. Let's put this one on for now. I'll throw the other ones on once I get there. All right, and let's put this over here. Okay, more poop. I will take your poop. We'll deal with it later. All right, so where are we going? Well, we're going to a very cold area. Yes, we are. We're going to a cold area, and I'm going to be putting down the... Oh, I see purple. It's a very small purple. It may not be... Oh, no, it just started. Never mind. I'm not going to sit there and wait for it all day. That's just crazy. Okay, so it seems that I haven't found any oil near the shores, but of course I haven't really searched many of the shores here. You know, the only place I did see it underwater was in Vikings Bay with the lobsters of death, the manta rays, the sharks, and whatever that huge thing I saw once was. All right, so yeah, oil. I need a supply of oil. Oh, you know what? I don't know something. You know what? When I get there, I'm hoping I'm not going to get a nasty surprise. That nasty surprise may be that it needs gasoline to run. If it needs gasoline to run, then I'm going to have a problem. All right, so first things first, let's get up here. All right, I am at the point where I think I can put the rest of it on. Equip. Yeah, don't drop it. Bad idea. Okay, so now I am in full hibernation mode. But I'll still be freezing, probably. Especially if nighttime comes. Okay, so this is where I have found... Okay, how could there be scorpions up here? I mean, this is ice. They would freeze. Okay, what's under me? Okay, the poor Packy. It's not my problem at the moment. I mean, I'd love to get the... Okay, so if my memory is right, what I'm looking for is up here. Alright, so you got the cave here. That's actually an oil thing right there, but I really want... I'm pretty sure it's around this area over here, and I think I saw it. There it is, I think that's it. Okay. Is there anybody around? Okay, there's actually more than one. Okay. Luckily, I'm not freezing. Okay. All right. So I'm pretty sure that that is what I'm looking for, an oil vein. All right. So I've never done this before, so let's just see how this works. Okay. Okay, is this... It doesn't seem to be... It seems to be working. Right? It seems to be working. It doesn't seem like it's asking, it's looking for anything or anything, right? Oil pump. Let's just take a look at options. Okay, no options. Okay, it's just collecting oil. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's another one right next to it. You know, that's really enough. It really is. That's really enough. Oh, there's right there. Is that one? Yes, there is. There's three right near each other. Oh, hi, kitty cat. Missed him. He didn't like that. It doesn't matter anyway. I wouldn't be carrying him back to base because he just does way too much damage. Okay, hold on a minute. We'll just demonstrate. How can I have missed him that time? Alright, try this again, and... There we go. Yeah, see, he just does way too much damage. What level are you? Oh, you are actually a high... Alright, I'm sorry about this, but... Tweety just takes that kind of thing personally, you know? Okay. What happened? Did something eat him? Wait a minute. What am I hearing? I heard footsteps. Did you hear that? That looked like something ate him. Okay, I'm guessing there's something invisible over there. I have no idea. All right, so there's at least 2 other spots that I could put the these oil rigs in. I'm actually a little concerned about landing at the moment now. All right. Okay, so that should get me some oil. I don't know how much it's going to fill up, but it's good to have a supply. So I'm going to try to make 2 others. Let me get into the warmer area here. Okay, am I near the... Is that the pillar over there? All right. So that should get me some oil. It's actually kind of nearby, so I should be able to grab it. And the thing is, after I get the teleporter thing going, I really want another base. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start exploring. And I think the next base I set up is probably going to be my main base, because there's a lot of things that I want to build. And I kind of want it to be in a dangerous area, you know, because, you know, I want to be able to put the crazy plants up. And I want an excuse to put turrets up too, you know, just in case something comes by. You know, maybe a Giga. Although I'd probably not a Giga. Giga would be a problem, I think. But maybe a T-Rex. But I want to be able to collect monsters of my own. And like, for instance, let's just say I was to actually tame a one of the Mr. Smileys who is wandering around here. He used to be around here, right? Oh, they actually, I think they're on this ring. Where is he? They're around here somewhere. Oh no, this is the last one before it comes up. Okay. How is... Oh, I see the obsidian is back. Okay. And boom. You know, I think I might have gone a little bit crazy. Oh, by the way, we have a new friend up here. We have Pinky. Going with the Happy Days theme, of course. She's here to keep Buffy company and keep everybody leveling whenever I'm around here. Which reminds me, where's that food? Okay, there we go. And, oh, I didn't cook it all. Okay, so I'll just throw the rest in the fridge. Oh, and I did run into an ovis, so I actually have a lot of mutton over here, which is going to be very useful for dealing with... Oh, I let these guys making lots of stuff for me. For dealing with griffins. Apparently they really like mutton, so that's what I'm doing for them. I think I had these guys make me a lot of metal. Yeah. Yeah, they did, because I actually have a lot of metal. One of the reasons I have a lot of metal is, yeah, that darn thing over there just keeps coming back. It really does. It just keeps coming back. Hold on a minute. This is like a very high quality one. And like I said, it just keeps coming back. So maybe I have the renew settings a little bit too good, you know? There's actually 2 of them. I think that's all of it. No, it isn't. One more. Okay, and how much should he get? Okay, 867. So, yeah, maybe. See what the problem is? Oh, and there's like an X-plant there too for extra seeds. So this is actually a good place, but it's not the kind of place I'd want a final base, you know, that kind of thing. It's not the kind of thing that's I wouldn't want a final base up here. I mean, I have some room for some more things. Like, for instance, maybe a griffin trap. Just saying. I'm gonna have to, okay, by the way, you leveled, so I'm just gonna say wait because you have to carry a lot for me. All right, and I'll come back for the metal. I'll come back for the metal. I have a lot of supplies here. I mean, look at what I got here. I got nearly 2,000 stone, 1,800 thatch, nearly 1,700 wood, and I've actually used a lot of wood too. And I got a lot of stuff here. So what it is I'd like to build stuff for a forward base, you know, maybe, and just kind of like get over there. But you know what I'd really like? Again, we're back to the teleporting thing. If I could get one of those parsers that are down there and then teleport it up here, load it up with all kinds of stuff, find a nice place, teleport it over there, drop all the stuff off, get it out of there, maybe leave it in there if I can protect it or something like that. But I mean, that would really help for making bases. So I think what we'll probably do next time is we'll play with the teleporters, but I really like to, I'm looking for a base in the northeast, because I understand that that's kind of a nice area over there, and I'd like to be over there. So that's what I think what we're going to do. So those are the two things that I want to do in the future. Is I want to work with the teleporters, get that going, and then I want to make a base over that way. So I think we'll probably do some exploring. The place right over the beavers on the shore there's a lot of metal, and there's also silica pearls, like very easy and very safe to get. So maybe we'll look at that sometime if anybody's interested. But yeah, and I have been grabbing stuff from the beavers. I was actually trying to do some stuff with them, but you know, the most effective thing is just to land right next to them, right? Right next to the thing, or I can just turn and do this, grab everything, jump into Tweety and fly away. I actually put a box over there too, just to hold the wood, because I would just dump all the wood, because sometimes they have like 1,000 wood. So, but Tweety can carry that. I can't carry that, but Tweety can carry that. And then when they're not aggro on me anymore, I land next to the box, drop off the wood, because it's not the wood that I'm really interested in, even though I have been bringing it over. I am interested in the cementing paste, mostly. And they got silica pearls on at times too. But that's really the cementing paste. If I can get a good flow going with that, that'd be great. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So we got a nice supply of oil going, and upgrading. You know, I'm going to be upgrading my guys whenever possible here, because I couldn't. I hit all the drops. I get lots of stuff. You know, it's just that I never got an upgraded axe, or I never got an upgraded axe. Oh, that reminds me. Didn't you get a recipe? Okay, what was this? Okay, soup. It was a soup. Okay, the rest of this stuff you do not need. Just drop all of this. That'll take, because that is, it's only 2. You don't need it. Drop, drop, drop. I just leave them with the hat. Too bad I can't put it on you, right? Yeah, anyway, so I think that's going to be it for now. So we got a nice supply of oil. I'm probably going to build 2 more if I can, and put them nearby to get as much oil going as possible, because then I don't have a problem starting a generator and having lots of powered things going on, right? I just need a constant supply of oil. And upgrading. We got upgrading going, and we're going to be doing teleporting next. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.